Moving to Montgomery County right now, renters are looking for a little relief there. Rising rents are forcing families to make tough decisions about which bills to pay and which ones to pass on. And while Montgomery County recently implemented rent stabilization laws to protect renters, it doesn't include the city of Rockville. That's where we find our Lionel Donovan.
Tyree Davis IV is a recent arrival to Rockville from the Midwest. He moved to the city in 2022. But he already calls it home.
We are one of the most diverse cities in America. The county has some good opportunities. The city has some good opportunities. So I don't foresee moving, and I've enjoyed it thus far.
Yet in those 2 years, Davis has already been hit with 2 rent increases, one for 11% and another for 9%. Now he's asking some hard questions as rents rise across the city.
What am I going to sacrifice in order to stay in this place? Or am I going to have to leave the community that I've called home, the relationships that I've built, to be able to afford something else?
Back in July, Montgomery County enacted rent stabilization legislation, which included a hard cap of 6% for annual rent increases. Since Rockville has its own housing authority, it's exempt from the legislation, which means there's no cap on rent increases. Councilmember Zola Shaw says Rockville's renters are struggling to keep up.
I spent some time at rent court. Many of them are getting evicted for rent increases that would be illegal in the county.
Shaw is now calling for Rockville to enact its own rent stabilization measures. Community groups providing renters assistance say the time to act is now because the city is already losing people.
We're seeing educators, police officers, essential workers that are vital to the well-being of the city are leaving because they cannot afford to stay.
Davis also says if something isn't done soon, he may have to find somewhere else to call home.
If the city won't do what it needs to do to keep us protected, then what is that saying to me but get out?
Lionel Donovan, WUSA 9.